Hello everyone, Renegade Games Studios has just announced a brand new line of escape room cum murder mystery style games called Crimes and Capers. Now, the first two games in this series are slated for release of this summer, 2021, and it might go on for future games as well. The two we currently know of in the Crimes and Capers series are High School Hijinks and Lady Leona's Last Wishes. These two boxes are both priced at $32, that's US dollars, so probably around £25 to £30 for those of us in the UK. Let's have a quick look at the key features of the series as a whole, and then we'll break down the two adventures or the two sort of murder mysteries separately afterwards. So the Crimes and Capers series is going to make sure that there is no special skills or prior knowledge required, which is kind of key for any escape room or murder mystery. They're going to have unique gameplay and approachable style to make them appealing to all players. It's going to combine classic elements of murder mystery parties with the on-trend escape room style puzzling. There's going to be cooperative play, and this is going to be where some of the murder mystery stuff comes into play, as players share their personal information in order to solve the mystery. And there will be no reveal where one player discovers that they are the evildoer. I'll come on to that in a minute. Just the last point is that the game works for players who want to dress up and roleplay, as well as for people who have no interest in acting. The final bit of information we know is that they are, for player count, it's going to be 4 to 6. So you're not just going to be able to play this like most escape rooms, solo or with a couple of other people. You're going to need at least a semi-decent gathering of people, which hopefully by the summer release we'll be able to. It's aged 14 plus. The playtime, and I've seen two versions of this, between 60 and 90 minutes, and effectively the game type is a cooperative mystery puzzle game. Now there's a couple of key points I really want to pick up there. First of all, murder mysteries kind of work for me because one person is going to be the murderer, and there's a lot of information that you have potentially that you don't want to give away because it then seems like you might be the murderer, and you don't want to give everyone else red herrings and incriminate yourself. So it'll be interesting to see how this fully cooperative one, it sounds very much like it's taken that aspect of bluffing and not giving all of your information away that I really enjoy of murder mysteries, and then it's sort of very much a cooperative escape room twist there. The other part is it's great that there's no sort of prior knowledge needed, or sort of you don't have to act or dress up or whatever if you don't want to, because I think that's going to just mean that this game could be very much seen mainstream places and a lot more people, families or whatever, can enjoy it. Now, what do we know about the individual boxes? Well, High School Hijinks, it's going to be set in 1998, so not quite time for the party, and Rumi has been framed. Now, apparently senior leaders of Blair High School have gathered and passing notes from the day to figure out who framed Rumi, and effectively if you don't figure it out, she will be expelled. The key thing here is that you're going to try and solve puzzles to get into Rumi's locker, and that's going to give you lots of information. If we have a quick look at the contents, there is the host guide, very typical for a murder mystery, the locked locker box, which that's a very escape roomy style item. You've got character binders with notes between them and their friends. That seems very much like everyone in a murder mystery, everyone gets their own booklets. There's a map of the high school, puzzle sheets, schedules for the teachers and students, a suspects board, and final results envelopes, and a few extra bits and pieces. Really like the idea of there being like the map and stuff in there, because that's just going to help everyone visualize around the table a little bit more information. And yeah, it's got that mixture of escape room, the locker box, and then the murder mysteries with the notes that you're probably going to be reading from. So really like that aspect. Jumping over to the other one, so this is Crimes and Capers Lady Leona's Last Wishes, and again is scheduled. They're both scheduled for the summer release of 2021. Now, this time around, unfortunately, Lady Leona has just passed away, and her family aren't too fussed about that because she's got a lot of money. Now, they are very much looking to get a cut of that action, but it sounds like some of the staff, the servants, are maybe also going to get a bit of a cut. And Leona always loved two things: puzzles and making life difficult. So there's quite an interesting little twist there. Who's going to get the fortune? And potentially there's going to be the nice narrative twist between having some of the players around the table, having them as the family, and it sounds like, you know, maybe sort of high-end people, and then you've got the servants at the other end played by other players. So that'll be a nice sort of dynamic there. Now, having a look at the box contents, again, there's a locked chest in this one. So again, like the locker from Rumi's story, the Hijinks, High School Hijinks one, another locked item. It's got character diaries, the map, puzzle sheets, final results envelopes, and that sort of good extra stuff. So really liking the idea that it got a kind of consistency between the two stories, the two sets. And yeah, that is the information we've got. I'm kind of very excited about this. I've always kind of enjoyed murder mysteries. The fact that these maybe are shorter, you know, normally murder mysteries take 2-3 hours. These are sort of more an hour, hour and a half. That's quite a nice touch. And it'll be good fun to get a lot of players around the table. A lot of escape rooms suffer from having too many people, whereas these kind of need them. So let me know what you think. Are you going to be picking up these first two adventures from the Crimes and Capers series from Renegade Games Studios? Let me know in the comments section below, and I'm Oliver East, signing out.